Parsec. Parsec has been slain. Now only the vessel remains. Once that is destroyed...
Ow, ow, ow! Damn it! I'm still too weak to move. That lousy, low-life Cross. I'm going to get him. I can't believe he killed the fire dragon. It's no good. I have to get my energy back. Right. Gotta sleep. Here I go. Cross, what have you done to my sister?
I want to speak to you about the questioning of Adele, Jack's sister. It has been going on far too long. She has not been charged with any crime.
The woman is the sister of a traitor. I hardly think we need to waste any pity on her. Don't forget, it is my fiancée who has been kidnapped.
Enough! I'm growing tired of your insubordination.
There are very few in this castle who would dare speak to the Dragon Slayer in such a manner, General.
In any case, I want Adele released immediately. That's an order.
I'm afraid you're too late.
What?
It seems that while we were chasing dragons, the mice came out to play. She has escaped.
Very well. I will include that in the report I'm preparing for Lord Larx concerning your recent behavior.
Do as you wish. But I didn't realize the General was a tattletale.
Cross!
Lord Parsec told us himself, it is our duty to quash the humans' arrogance. The humans have become completely unmanageable. They grow more and more violent by the day. Extermination is the only answer now.
You are too hasty, Lord Zane. We all know that humans are greedy and selfish creatures. But that's because human life is so fragile and short. Humans aren't immortal. They're like babies. They want to grasp at everything before their time is up.
Oh. Are you suggesting that we should just forgive them?
No, I'm not saying that. It's just... elves don't understand desire. The desire to live. The desire to love. The desire to leave a legacy behind. You don't know these things.
We don't need such crass emotions. It's because of their childish needs that humans are as they are.
I'm not talking about who is better or worse.
Well, what are you trying to say, then? Would you prefer that the humans be destroyed? Or the fairy creatures?
I don't want either of those things. But in my heart, I do know one thing. I'm certain that the humans are not the cause of the Algendar's plague.
Nonsense! You don't know what you're talking about! You were the cause of my brother's death! You have no right to speak to me of such things!
Lord Zane, I understand how you feel. But I now also know, deep in my heart, how Lord Nogueira felt.
What do you think?
She is gathering her resolve.
Her resolve?
Hap's mind. The mind of the ancient elves. The mind of humans. And her own mind, too. There's a fierce battle going on inside her. One that we just can't imagine. It's all happening in that young girl's heart. The resolve to serve as the vessel is growing inside her.
The vessel. So you noticed too?
Oh yes, I knew from the moment I saw her. And I'm resolved to see the young girl all the way through to her destiny.
All this talk of resolve and destiny. You're a human like all the others, after all.
What are you going to do?
The 4 dragons are slain. I have called together the elite warriors of all the races. We will launch an all-out assault on the humans.
Well then, do what you must.
Gawain, there will be no more mercy for the humans.
The dragons are all slain. The non-humans are on the defensive. Their morale is in tatters. We must not miss this opportunity. Gather the troops. We'll strike them down with one mighty blow.
But Lord Cross, Sir Gawain is with the non-humans. Shouldn't we develop a strategy or something?
What do you mean? Develop a strategy? What are you blabbering about?
This is a grave situation, sir. We can't afford to be careless.
Silence! I would not have cowards in my brigade! Get out of my sight! Get as many of the troops together as you can. Do it now!
Yes, sir! But, Sir Cross! Shouldn't we get permission from General Dinas first?
Forget him!
Sir!
The general is finished. No one will listen to him. The people will follow the Dragon Slayer now.
My, what happened to you? Huh? Whoa! Captain! Hello, Jack. It's been a while. Where have you been? I was worried about you.
Well, it's a long story. But before we get into that, I have something that I think will make you feel a lot better.
Adele?
Jack! Jack, look at the state you're in. But you're alive. That's the important thing.
How about you? Did they hurt you bad?
I'm fine. Thanks to Gantz and his friends.
Oh, right. So, where have you been, Captain?
Well, it was like this. I failed that test, as you know, but in a strange turn of events, I found myself in Void, the Bandit Guild. Miss Rinker and Miss Flow took me under their wing, and I helped them with their bandit work.
No way! You were a bandit? I'd love to have seen that.
Well, whether it suited me or not was beside the point. It was my new job, and I did my best. Sometimes bandits steal information. One evening, the three of us uncovered a terrible secret concerning Sir Cross.
What secret?
It was about the Blood Orc incident.
You mean that blood orc?
Yes, the orc that attacked us and almost killed Lady Ridley. It had been brought there by Sir Cross.
Huh? Are you serious?
We infiltrated Radiata Castle to find out more about what Sir Cross was up to. That's when we discovered that Miss Adele was being held prisoner there. I knew that before we did anything else, we had to rescue my friend's sister. Once we got her out of the castle dungeons, we brought her straight here to you, Jack.
Gee, Captain, thanks a million. I don't know how I'll ever repay you.
Rinka and Flow will look after Miss Adele for you. Nothing will happen to her now. You can fight knowing that she's safe.
But Captain, what are you going to do?
I am going to stay right here with you, Jack. I've decided to fight by your side.
All right! Now you're talking!
And there's someone else here I'm anxious to see. We have 16 years of catching up to do.
Gans!
Father.
Hey everybody, Scourlink here. Welcome back to another episode of Radiata Stories. Last time, pretty crazy stuff. We have Ridley and Gans join the party, but that's besides the point. What was I saying? Last time, we went over to the Deshette region to try to save Parsec the Fire Dragon. And although we made it in time to see him transform, it was too late. He was defeated by Sir Cross, but honestly, it was our fault. Because remember that orb that we had tried to get for Kane, but it turned out to be the wrong one, but he told us to keep it anyway? Turns out that was the key to defeating Parsec the Fire Dragon. So we, although unintentionally, we were kind of responsible for his death in some way. This time, we are joined by the return of Gans at long last. You know, he's been joining the guild, or he was part of the bandit guild for a while there. Now, at this point, this is what I consider to be not the last chance to do anything, but this is going to be a period where I'm going to do, it's not even going to be a long period, maybe like an episode, where we're going to be taking care of some things. Nothing too crazy, but we're going to be taking care of some stuff. I'm not really going to use Ridley. I mean, Ridley's good, but it's not too crazy. Even though she's got some new armor and all that stuff, and a new hairstyle to boot. I want to have Gans in the party for funsies. You know, Gans is a fun dude. And I like him. Also, he's better than Ridley. But one thing I want to do is, as a focus of today's video, which originally I was actually just going to include this as the part of the last video, but there's just so many cutscenes at the start, you know. I just had stuff to do. This time, we're going to be, doing one little side thing and then a couple other things before we end things off. I know it ain't much, but we also have people here. What's going on? I guess I should sleep when I can. I can't force myself to sleep. Okay, Coco. As a human, where do you think they're going to attack next? Let me look at my, look at myself. Level 40, close to a Volti Blast. I want to talk to Sir Gawain. Come with me, son of Cairn. What? Why? What are we doing out here? Jack, come at me with all of your strength. What's this about? As you are well aware, the last battle is near. You have to be strong. It's time to test your strength. Kid, come at me with all you've got. Okay, but Gawain, I'm pretty strong now. It's not gonna be like before. You have an optional fight with Gawain here, and I recommend that you do this fight. Of course, Gawain is strong. What I would recommend doing is hit him as much as you can, and get a Volti Blast off, and that should take care of him. Similar to how it was over in the Goblin Haven. Just keep your heels up and you'll be fine. Have you, petrify him? You know what? Even better. So we hit him a little bit, let's get a Volti Blast off. Army of Shadows. It's not enough, though. Gonna need to heal myself. Stop hurting me! Shouldn't be too much. Alright, I'm gonna need another heal. It's pretty scary. Stop it! Stop hurting me, Gawain. Uh-oh. This ain't good. Get away from me! Stop it! Stop it! Stop your nonsense! Damn it! That ain't what I wanted. Damn. Your father and I used to look up at the sky together. If I close my eyes, I can still see it in my mind. We were both young. We were always competing for first place. The brigade captain scolded us for it. It seems like a lifetime ago. Was he strong? Yes, he was strong. He was a great warrior. But he was also a great person. It seems like his shining sword was what always led us to victory. Do you think the day will come when I'll be ready to use Dad's sword? Do you have it? The arbitrator? Can you show it to me? Yeah, here. When Karen was infected with Alganars, this sword was also touched by evil. But surely, no sword could hold such wickedness for so long. Perhaps the blade is clean now. What are you mumbling about? Jack, have you used this sword yet? No, I didn't think I should. Not until I've surpassed my father. He has yet to wield it. Is that why the darkness hasn't enveloped him? No, he has cleansed the sword of the evil it held. Jack, the time has come. What? You are ready to wield this sword. I, Gawain, best friend of Cairn, declare this sword, the arbitrator, the property of Jack Russell. My sword. Yeah, you didn't have to win against Gawain. I wanted to put up a fight. And that totally wasn't just me remembering that, yeah, I didn't have to win. But we have the Arbitrator, the best one-handed blade in the game, I think. Maybe in the main game at least. And this is a non-human path exclusive, just saying it right now. And honestly, if you haven't been using your one-handed swords, it's not really worth it, in my opinion. If you use one-handed swords as your preferred weapon, then absolute... Wait, that's the hatred edge. What am I doing? Well, that's embarrassing. I just embarrassed myself. The Arbitrator. 119 strength. Absolutely insane. And you have also, like, the ability to do crazy combos with it. It's just insane. Because I haven't been doing my Volti attacks with, or trying to practice with, one-handed swords, not really, I'm not gonna really use this. Well, actually, hold on. How close am I? I'm not too far. Maybe I'll play around with it for now. I don't know. I'll use it a little bit. Just for shits and giggles. That was the main thing I wanted to check out. I also wanted to check out the City of Flowers for a moment. Just to check up on our good pal. See what he was up to. Our good pal, the guy who wanted to attack us.
Hello.
Okay, and you're just saying stuff. Saying some randomness. As you go flying up in the air. That was kind of beautiful, actually. I'm gonna cry pit. Thank you. Thank you for flying. Let's see. You are definitely a human, judged by your physical appearance. Though for a second, I thought for a second a new race has been born.
Yes?
Help advancement of our race. This may be an opportunity.
Yes?
But I'm worried that we may become contaminated if we begin to socialize with humans. Damn! Say it ain't so, buddy. You're a dick. Oh, God. No one in here? Well, it looks like our good pal Shin isn't around. If that was him in that house who just flew off, well then... Whoops, we missed him. And maybe I will run around with the Arbitrator for a little bit. And kind of goof around with it, see what happens. But yeah, that was kind of the main little thing I had planned for today with all the story progress going around and all that stuff. Neat little scene, and finally we seen, and actually we do get to wield the sword for once, which is cool. So, I mean, seeing that, you know, it's nice. But I believe that's gonna do it for today. We met up with Gans again, and he returned to fight by our side after hanging out with the Void community for quite a while. You know how it is.
Hey!
I'm running out of materials. I have to go deep into the woods to get them.
Hey!
I guess humans won't be shopping here anymore. I just started selling more elven products. Dang, bro. I didn't mean like that. I'm sorry. Where was I? Oh, yes. And we got our sword, the Arbitrator, and it was pretty rad. No. Okay, let's try this again. Gans returned to us with our sister Adele in tow. He saved her with the help of his Void, I was about to say Void thugs, but Void, friends. And he's all like, hey, I'm gonna return and fight with you guys now. And we're like, sweet. And they joined us. And it seems like we were preparing for an all-out war against the humans at long last after the death of Lord Parsec. And, with all that being said, we also had a little duel with Gawain, and we now are in possession of the Arbitrator. Pretty freaking nice. Or, well, we always had the possession of the Arbitrator. I meant we could wield it. Jeez, I'm fumbling over my words. But that being said, next time on Radiata Stories, we're gonna take care of the last little bit of side stuff that I ever plan to do before we just go on and rush on to the end. We're in the end game now, boys. See you guys then.